that work? Yeah. New game. Professor? Professor, I'm here for my potion lesson? Prof? Professor! Don't worry, I'll untie you. By the gods, what happened to you? Eddie, I've no time to explain. You must get out of here before he comes back. Before who comes back? It's too late. Slam. Ha ha ha. Who are you? What have you done to my professor? I am the evil warlock. I can't read it. Unwilling to give it to me, and since he was unwilling to give it to me, I will have to take it from him by force. I'll never tell you where it is. Oh, but I think you will. In fact, I'll bet my fully equipped torture dungeon on it. I might even teleport you there right now to show you just how persuasive I can be. The professor! What are you going to do with him, you monster? Oh, don't worry, I'm just going to torture him with an inch of his life. Within. Until he reveals to me the location of the Time Stone. Time Stone? Never you mind about that. You'll be too busy starving to death in this shack a professor calls a home. And just how do you plan on keeping me here? Let's just see you try and go anywhere with an unbreakable hex lock on the door. Ha ha ha. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an old fool to torture information from. I wonder what I should use first. Or the nipple clamps? By the gods, the professor! That evil monster! I've got to find a way out of here. I mean, nipple clamps doesn't sound too bad. All the professor keeps in his fridge are sandwich ingredients and sweet rolls. They're not going to help me right now. The professor's shopping list. Let's take a look. Milk, bacon, eggs, beef, glue. Let's see what we have here. Hex remover, a walk through walls potion, and a teleportation serum. It's a shame they're all empty. Nope, nothing hidden behind. There's nothing on here I'd want to carry around with me. I can't reach it. Crystal ball? These crystal balls are used to communicate to other people. Let's see if we can contact someone. It's not working. It's fine where it is. Puddle? The professor's drainage system experiment gone wrong. Blanket. I've always wondered what the professor keeps underneath this blanket. I guess now is as good a time as any to find out. It's a dragon! A baby dragon. And it talks. Of course I talk. I know any dragons that don't? Well, no, but... there you are then. And I'm no baby dragon. I'm 200 years old and at my adult physical peak. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Never mind that. Are you going to make me a sandwich? No. Well, if you're not going to make me a sandwich, then what are you doing here? Oh, your options. Oh man, the professor has been kidnapped by a warlock named Garglor, who also placed an unbreakable hex lock on the door so I can't get it open. We're stuck here. That is a tough spot. Well, I guess we better get comfortable then. Want to make me a sandwich? No, I want to try and find a way out of here. Well, good luck with that one. Let me know how that turns out. I pressed 2 in order to turn my camera off. Apparently that clicked on an option. Don't you have any ideas at all how to escape? Let me think for a minute. Nope. Can't think of anything. Who is Garglewar guy anyway? He's some warlock who lives in some sort of sordid dungeon tower over in the mountains. Not much is known about him except that his name is Garglewar and he's hell-bent taking over the realm. There's also rumors that he's into S&M. Have you ever heard of a time stone? Just after Garglewar kidnapped the professor, he mentioned he was looking for a time stone. Any idea what it is? No, but if I had to guess, I'd say it was some sort of stone that had something to do with time. Thanks. Don't mention it. Any idea where the professor might keep it? Look, he keeps me under this stupid blanket most of the time, so how would I know? Enough about Garglewar. I'm Ellie, the professor's apprentice. My name is Ellie, I'm the professor's apprentice. Oh, you're that lady that smells of honey when she visits. Honey? Yes, I've never seen you in person, so I just imagine what you'd look like based on your smell. But you don't look anything like a honey-glazed sweet roll. Who are you? I'm the professor's pet dragon. Thought all dragons were extinct? Most of them are. Mainly due to being killed by knights. That's what you get for burning down villages, I suppose. It makes it difficult for people to warm up to you. No pun intended. Anyways, it was mainly the bigger dragons that got slayed. Smaller dragons like me were left alone as we were more as a vermin like pigeons. As opposed to a threat like needed killing. What's your name? My name? My name is... Dragon. Dragon? Well, that's the name I tend to go by. My parents' intent was name me after something they loved. But unfortunately, I don't really care for that name. For the name they gave me. What did they name you? Donuts? Donuts the dragon? Yep. But as I say, I don't really care for it. I'm much more of a sweet roll kind of a dragon. How did you end up here? You want to know my story? Well, after I left my parents' nest, I made a home around the back of a bakery in a nearby village. I loved it there. At the end of every day, the baker would throw out any uneaten foods that he had made during that day. It was heaven. Sweet rolls, donuts, cream cakes, jam tarts, gingerbread men, yum-yums. You name it, the baker will throw it out and I would have eaten it. I thought that I would spend the rest of my life there getting fat on these wonderful foods every night. Unfortunately, the village was destroyed in a fire and the bakery along with it. Ironically, it was a dragon that started the fire and I was left homeless. Now, with me being so fat, I couldn't travel very far. So I crawled into the first hole I could find and made my new home. Sadly, I had no hunting skills and my diet consisted of leaves and worms. When the professor found me, I was almost starving to death. He nursed me back to health and made me a deal that I simply could not refuse. What was the deal? He promised me the exchange of staying with him and helping him with his experiments. That he would give me a sandwich whenever I wanted. Oh, damn. I simply could not say no to an offer like that. What do you help the professor with? He mainly uses me to light his cigars. Like what? Well, he sometimes uses my dung as ingredients for his potions. Gross. One time he got his potion mixed up with his vindaloo. Now that was gross, but also hilarious. Let's talk about Garglewort. Okay. Don't you have any ideas at all? You heard. Why does the professor keep you under a blanket? Because I'm a fire hazard? Plus, he says that I'm super annoying. You can breathe fire? Of course. I'm a dragon. It's great for barbecuing meat. Why does the professor keep you locked in a cage? Well, I am a wild animal after all. And if you bring a wild animal into your home, then you're gonna have to expect some wild habits to come with them. Like what? I kept pooping on the floor. So he stuck me in this cage and put some newspaper down. You must get cramped in there. Nah, I don't like to move too much. And plus, I get to enjoy reading the comics every Sunday. What? How does he poop on the floor and also not like to move very much? I'm going to see if I can find a way out of here. Let me know if you decide to make that sandwich. It's jammed. Yeah, there's a knack to opening that cupboard. The professor usually uses a utensil to pry the door open. Can't sleep at a time like this. The map isn't going to help me right now. Professor would go mad if I touched his certificates. I can't reach them. Oh, I see the fork. There's mold growing inside. I don't really want to touch it if I can help it. Okay. There. That should loosen it. Candles. On the dragon. Do you like these candles with your fire breath? Of course I can. I'd be pretty poor excuse for dragon if I couldn't breathe the fire. Great. What are you waiting for? Magic word? What magic word? You have to say the magic word for the fire to work. What? Yeah, it's a command like sit or lay down. Except it makes me breathe fire. I thought dragons could breathe fire whenever they wanted. Well, wild dragons might be able to. But I am a domestic dragon. It's more controlled. Okay, so what's the magic word? How should I know? Don't you hear the professor when he says it to you? Look, lady. When I'm breathing fire, I'm summoning one of the primary universal elements. When my breath comes to the gift of light, heat, and energy, I'm in the zone. I'm not paying attention to the word the professor uses when he wants me to light his cigars. I simply breathe. And so, do you know the magic word? Flame on. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it's a point and click. Dracaris. Dracaris. Nope, that's not it. Hocus Pocus. Nope, that's not it. Maybe I'll have to find the magic word out somehow. Go, Flame, go. Nope, that's not go. Alakazam. Nope. Abracadabra. Nope. Easy Weezy, let's get busy. Nope. Please. Nope, that's not it. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. All of the professors of the Unheard University of Wizardry have taught those magic words. Ah. Are you gonna make me that sandwich? What? No. Oh, well, I just assumed. With you going to open the fridge and all while you're there, maybe? Forget it. Well, maybe don't raise my hopes like that, That thing's always running out of power. You just need to find something to charge it with. Can't reach it. It doesn't work. Did you like these candles? Electro wand. What is this? Oh, that's just the professor's magic wand. I didn't know the professor had a magic wand. Well, the only magic it does is electrocuting me. The professor uses it to prod me when I'm acting too annoying. Well, it might come in handy. I don't think he would want that. Use it on the crystal ball. Let's see if we can zap some power into this. It worked! Crystal ball has power now. There's only one number in his speed dial. I'll see if I can contact them. Hello, is it... What? The professor has been kidnapped. Thank goodness you answered. The professor has been kidnapped by an evil warlock named Garglewort. And then he locked me up in here with an unbreakable hex spell. I need help. Oh my, well, that's, terrible. I do hope that the professor is all, right. Can you help me? Can you help me get out of here? Well, I would, but I'm, all the way across the other side of the world. By the time I left to see if I could rescue you, it would be, weeks before I would reach you. And by that time, you'd probably be, dead. What? You can call someone, you ass. How do I get rid of the hex? Well, as you said yourself, the hex is, you know, unbreakable. Which means that it is going to be very unlikely that you will be able to, you know, break it. Do you know Garglewort? Unfortunately, I, you know, do. He was once a fellow student of mine at the university. One day he got into a, you know, argument with a fellow student. It ended in Garglebolt shoving my magical staff up the student's, you know, bum. I moved to have him expelled, and he's been on the warpath ever since. Let's talk about something else. Ever heard of a time stone? Time stone? Garglebolt mentioned it before he kidnapped the professor. Oh dear, this is not, you know, good. In fact, this is very bad. You mean the professor does have one? A time stone? Yes. What exactly is a time stone? A time stone is a dimensional matter of rock, which is a concentrated version of time-space. It is extremely rare and only a handful of people can claim to have ever held a piece of it or even seen it. They say that the time stones were formed when time began as the world came into existence. Some say that our world is from the future or past, and that the time stones traveled with the world through time when it arrived in the present. But nobody knows for sure. I'm not sure how we're just supposed to know any of that stuff. What does it do? Why would Garglebolt want one? Some say that a time stone has the power to allow you to travel through, you know, space. Oh, through time. It's quite possible that Garglebolt plans to use the time stone to travel through time. Possibly taking knowledge he has from the present to give him a advantage over people in the past. You must find the time stone and ensure that Garglebolt never gets hands on it? What does the professor have one? It is his secret assignment from the Unheard University of Wizardry. He was tasked with locating a time stone and discovering its secrets. In this area. That's why he built his house here. Luckily, he found some of the element and has been experimenting with it. But so far, all he's told me is that he hasn't had much luck with it. Do you know the magic word for fire? Yes, magic words are one of the first things you learn at the Unheard University of Wizardry. And fire is one of the most important elements to summon. It contains light, heat, and energy. Plus it comes in hand when I need to light my cigars. But you need to have an ignition. You can't just make fire out of thin air. Would Dragon's Breath work? Dragon's Breath contains sparks, which would ignite. So I don't see why the magic word wouldn't work on a dragon. What's the magic word? The magic word for summoning fire is Wiener? Yep. A very powerful magic word is that. Just make sure to use it responsibly. Don't be running around shouting Wiener at the top of your voice. You could cause an accident. Do you know about the professor's kidnapping? Good, you know, bye. Light my candles! Weena! Can I use it on the tapestry? I don't want to set fire to that. Why not? What the hell is the point on the fire? Oh, I did. I forgot to, you know, change my crap. Appreciate it. I don't think using the candles with that is going to be a good idea. What was the point on lighting? Can I light the lantern? I don't think that would be a good idea. Wait, what? I don't know. What was the point on that? Cauldron? It's empty. Use it on the cauldron. Use it on the puddle? I don't, what? I don't to get my things wet. Okay. Says milk, bacon, eggs, beef, glue. What is the point on the shopping list? They are too high. I can't reach them. Going to charge? Joe, you have a good one, dude. Appreciate it. Cool. I'm not sure what that would achieve. Just do it anyways. Use it on the pipe. Sorry for all the yawning. Do you know the magic word for fire about the professor's kidnap? Tell me more about the time stone. Professor, you know. Professor's oldest and dearest friend. We met at the Unheard University of Wizardry. So I can't use it on the tapestry. I can't reach it. Wait, you don't need the blanket? Pick it up anyways. Don't think that would do anything. I should probably use this item with something else. There's not a lot of options for me to do, but yet I can't seem to think of anything. Any idea, chat? Like, I don't have that many choices, but I can't do anything. What is the point on having a fork? Should probably use the fork on something else. I don't to get my things wet. I'm not sure what that would achieve. Leak. I don't think that would do anything. I can't reach it. It's a blanket on the ground, but I can't do anything with it. I don't know what the point of this even is. Oh, see? Oh, look at that. So I do this. See how it says bookcase? But then you do this and it's like candlesticks. Like, really? Come on. I thought this entire thing was bookcase. There's some sort of weird combination lock on the chest. So milk, bacon, eggs, beef, glue. What? Milk, bacon. It's like I can change the symbols by pressing on the buttons underneath. Milk, bacon, eggs. Milk comes from cows. Bacon comes from pigs. Eggs come from chickens. Beef glue? But wouldn't beef also be the pig? The cow? Oh, okay. This is it. Look, I found it. I found the time stone. I wonder how I get to it to make me to just before the professor was taken. 34 minutes earlier. I've actually been playing for 40 minutes. Hey, Professor, what is it? I'm sensing a magical disturbance in the forest. I'll give you a magical disturbance. Now shut up and light my cigar. Ellie? Whoa, that felt weird. Wired. Ellie, is that you? Is that the time stone? How did you... Professor, I know this may be hard to understand, but I'm from the future. What? The evil warlock Gargleward came and took you hostage. When I came for my potions lesson, you were tied up. Then he appeared. He wanted the time stone, and when you wouldn't give it to him, he took you away. And he left me here and cast an unbreakable hex lock on the door so I couldn't escape. But I found the time stone and used to come here and rescue you. Garglewald knows about the time stone? This isn't good. Not good at all. Well, if what you say is true, we must leave here before Garglewald arrives. It's too late, Professor. Ha ha ha! Oh no, Garglewald! That's right, little girl. And you won't be going anywhere, Professor. Professor, no! Ha ha ha, now transport your precious professors to my torture dungeon. And use nipple clamps until he reveals to me the location of the time stone. Oh no, it's happening again, just like before. I need to stop him before he locks me in here again. Now, if you're quite done muttering to yourself, I've got an old fool to torture information from. But first, I must deal with you. Let's just see you try and go anywhere with an unbreakable hex lock on the door. Wait! What is it? Before you leave me to die here, at least tell me your plan? I suppose that would be the villainous thing to do, wouldn't it? Allow you to think about all the terrible things I'll be doing while you die a slow and painful death. Alright then, I'll tell you. I plan to use the Time Stone to establish myself as the ruler of the realm. What do you think you're doing? It's time for my yoga stretches. Yoga stretches? Yep, every day at 22:59. Well, stop it. It's very distracting. I want to kneel in your presence. Well, I'm very flattered, but there is really no need. Now stay still while I talk at you some more. Was just going to tie up my sandals. I was just going to tie up my sandals. Now, why should I let you do that? What if I were to trip and fall over? Then I will laugh at you in order you to get up? Okay. These were expensive sandals. I don't want to ruin them. Don't worry, you won't need expensive sandals when you're dead. Was just going to... Wait, I'm just going... No. I want to look my best when you eventually kill me. Don't be silly, dear. You look wonderful. They're distracting me from listening to your wonderful schemes. You mean I've been talking all this time and you've not been listening? This will not do. Hurry up and tie them up so I can start from the beginning. Sure thing. Oh, his eyes. Were his eyes fake? Here, let me untie you. Thank goodness. What the? Who's that knocking? Professor? I'm here for my potion lesson. Prof? Oh. Okay. Scared Square Games? No safe found. Okay, I mean that was cool. Other than the fact that